正解。
Rebirth of the malicious empress of military lineage. Side story 4, A Long Journey, Dumpling Brothers. When Chu Yi and Shi Wu were 18 years old, Emperor Zhao Jing announced his abdication. This was truly beyond everyone's expectation. Emperor Zhao Jing was fit and in good health. It was a good opportunity, so why did he just abdicate just like that? However, for all these years, Emperor Zhao Jing and Empress Shen really solidified the reputation of Wildful. Throughout history, there was no emperor and empress that was this casual, not having 3,000 beauties in the inner palace, with only one empress. It was not that the officials did not think of any methods, but at the end, it tears their interest apart, and thus it was impossible for them to move Empress Shen's position. Moreover, Empress Shen had a strong maiden family. In the course of time, the officials followed along. Anyways, Empress Shen had given birth to 2 sons, and there were qualified successors to carry on the empire of Great Liang. But even there were qualified successors, one could not abdicate the throne that early. Chu Yi and Shi Wu official names were Zishu and the other Ziwu. It was because not long after the children's first birthday, when they were about to be named, Kaiyan Taoist priest popped up from no one knew where and said that because both children's birth was difficult, in order to grow up safely, female names had to be used for them. Thus Zi Jingxing picked such names for both of them. The Shu is, and it is usually used for females, with the meaning of warm, virtuous and pure. This character is always used as consort's rank 2, like consort Dong Shu aka Fu Ziyu Yi's mother. The character Wu used for Ziwu official name is, which means dance, which tends to be used for females. After Zishu and Ziwu gradually grew up and became sensible, there were numerous of quarrels with Zi Jingxing with regards to their name, but even the easier-going Shen Miao was not willing to change their name. Thus they gradually got used to it. Zishu seemed to have Shen Miao's character, being sensible, steady and matured young. Ziwu was an exact copy of Zi Jingxing, hanging in the streets every day, looking like a frivolous noble gentleman. But those people who were familiar knew that Ziwu had a stomach full of bad water, and he was worse than Zi Jingxing. However, the relationship between both brothers was extremely good. Currently Zishu was the crown prince and would soon be enthroned, and Ziwu was Prince Dian. The officials submitted memorandum with tears and snivels as they criticized Zi Jingxing for leaving so early, and that Zishu was still young and was unable to hold things down and would deal the matters of court immaturely. They feared that it would not be peaceful. But would Zi Jingxing listen to those officials' words? Zi Jingxing had an overbearing personality, and these officials' words were just farts to him. Moreover, he had already made up his mind on the abdication. It was a decision that 9 bulls would not be able to pull back, so how would a few memorandums be able to change his mind? Shen Miao was even calmer after being the empress for so many years. At the beginning there were many people who wanted to exploit her shortcomings, but she was self-reliant and everything was steady and stable. It was strange for them, as she seemed to have been an empress for many years. She managed everything cleanly, making others unable to find any small mistake at all, and even accidentally gotten the reputation of being virtuous. Those old stubborn ones were also unable to find any faults. At this moment, Zi Jingxing was talking to both of his sons. Time seemed to be very good to him. Even though both of his sons had grown into handsome youths, he was still beautiful, as compared to his arrogance tens of years ago. The current Zi Jingxing had a restrained, domineering air and looked much more dangerous than before. He disciplined his 2 sons heedlessly, eldest one and second one. Both of you guard the palace well. Your father, me, will hand over this empire to you. Do it well and do not make me come back to clean up the mess. Privately, he would not refer to himself as Zen in front of his 2 sons. From outsiders' perspective, there was no differentiation, and it was the biggest taboo. However, Zi Jingxing was one who did not care about the worldly etiquettes and just did not want to have estrangement with his sons because of all these levels. Perhaps it was because of experiencing all the unfortunate things in the family clans, one would become more sensitive to such things. Zishu calmly complied, but it was Ziwu who said lazily, "Don't worry about it. We brothers are not that stupid. It is simple to speak. Zi Jingxing raised his brows. Don't underestimate the people in this palace. At the beginning when your father, me, was enthroned, it was not that easy. Now that there is a change, naturally they would be looking for opportunities. Young ones, you are still too tender, but the other parties are old foxes. Words cannot be said that confidently. Father, do rest assured. Zishu did not have a change in expression even with his father's intimidation. This son can handle it. An old fox is after all a fox. Eldest brother is a tiger. Ziwu snorted disdainfully. Moreover, if eldest brother really could not do it, is there not me here? You actually dared to say that. Zi Jingxing's eyes narrowed. Eldest one, watch this child for me. Since young, there was no need to worry about Zishu as he was very serious at a young age. It was however Ziwu that made one's head ache. One did not know how much trouble one created in Longyi since young. He was like another Zi Jingxing. It was just that the Marquis of Linen would cover for Zi Jingxing in those years. However, Ziwu's father was the emperor, and if one was not careful, it would provoke the imperial censors. Fortunately, Zishu would be behind to wipe Ziwu's butt and help him to clean up a lot of mess. It was just that when Zishu gradually grew up, everyone would take note of the crown prince's deeds and words. Thus he was unable to help Ziwu like when they were younger. Ziwu had to be self-sufficient and most of the time would be creating disasters, compensate things, creating trouble again and make up for it again. It could be said that among the younger generation of the official families, there was none that did not suffer from Ziwu's torment. Ziwu's evilness was like a student that surpassed the master. Now with Zishu as the predecessor, Zi Jingxing would be bringing Shen Miao out to travel, but Zi Jingxing was able to guess what kind of intentions that Ziwu has. Most likely Ziwu would have thought that now that most of the younger generations were put in order, it was time to start on the older generations of the official families in Longyi. Ziwu said innocently, Father, how could you not believe in me? Am I that kind of person? When eldest brother really becomes the emperor, and if someone comes to find fault, one would not be able to personally step forth. Special means would need to be used then. Eldest brother, is it not so? He blinked his eyes towards Zishu. Ziwu turned his head over expressionless, avoiding Ziwu's hint. Zi Jingxing's lips hook up to a smile. When you say it like this, I feel that I should let Tai Yi and Mo King stay to watch over you. Father, you cannot do this. Ziwu immediately spoke out. However, after thinking about it, he then said in relief, but if you want to do it then by all means. Anyways, Mo King and Tai Yi would not be able to beat me even if they combine forces. Zi Jingxing banged the table. You rascal, are you rebelling? Just as the voice fell, one heard someone outside the door saying, who is rebelling? Shen Miao came in through the doors. She did not look like a mother of two children. Instead, after so many years, it seemed that the jade was polished, that it was very smooth, as if she was made by the heavens. She was calm and so majesty that one would not be able to turn one gaze away. Zishu and Ziwu quickly called her. Shen Miao walked over and glared at Zi Jingxing before speaking. What nonsense are you speaking about? Zi Jingxing said. Me spouting nonsense? You believe this rascal? He then turned to Ziwu and scolded, White-eyed wolf, all the milk your father feed you and diapers changed had gone to the dogs. Zishu, Ziwu and Shen Miao was speechless. Speaking of which, that year when Shen Miao was in coma, Zi Jingxing was indeed treated Zishu and Ziwi very well. He would personally clean their pee and shit and become their nanny, as he would sleep together with them at night. This was a fact, a big issue. Other all felt that with Zi Jingxing's personally, it was incredible that he could treat a child that gentle. However, Zi Jingxing did it. Zi Jingxing's performance during that period of time was indeed of a gentle and considerate father. However, after Shen Miao woke up, it was not very pleasing when he looked at these two sons. He kept on saying that the children should grow up to men faster, and those training made outsiders heart ached when they see them. It was due to the strong will of Zishu and Ziwu that they did not grow up badly at a young age. When one talked about talents and moral conduct, They were the top in Great Liang. Both of their appearance were inherited from their parents and had beautiful and handsome looks and heavenly bearings. Zishu was grave and stern while Ziwu was romantic and Casanova, and there were numerous numbers of young ladies of officials' families that secretly admired them. However, these children had said to others before that they would want to be like their parents and only marry one female and love till one's hair turned white. About that, the parents of those officials' families felt that it was too difficult, but those young ladies and even the common young females admired this pair of brothers even more. They were the only ones in the world to be so outstanding and righteous. Zi Jingxing and Shen Miao were famous in Great Liang as the virtuous emperor and empress. Other than being able to govern the country well, it was also because of Zishu and Ziwu. Naturally, Zishu and Ziwu did not treat this strict father as closely as this kind mother. Zi Jingxing was often angry and complained that these two little fellows were not as knowledgeable and interesting as that Zhao Zhao he raised. Shen Miao said, "Ah Shu, ah Wu, from the beginning, there are bound to be many officials that would target you both. It is not that they are not good, but that anyone would experience it. Don't focus on arguing with them. Ashu, you only need to do well what you need to do. If there are someone who's stubborn and unwilling to change, Wu, you are always smart and know what is the best to do." This was actually encouraging Ziwu to use some special means. Ziwu indeed became excited. "Indeed, the person who knows me the best is Mother Furen." Zi Jingxing said, "You also want to follow them and make trouble?" Wu's means are much gentler than yours in the past. Moreover, one cannot just do things rigidly in this world, and it is naturally good for it to be done smoother. Ashu, Mother is not worried about your abilities, and there is nothing for Mother to make clear to you. The only thing is that, if one encounter a young lady of your liking, don't hesitate." Zishu listened intently. "And you?" Shen Miao stared at Ziwu. "You better restrained. Don't think I do not know that there are numerous young ladies in Longyi that were teased by you. If you do not like them, then let them be. Don't harm anyone's life." After saying that, Shen Miao's anger seemed to burst out and she glared at Zi Jingxing. Whatever kind of father would have whatever kind of son, all the same type. Zi Jingxing rubbed his nose innocently. Ziwu saw that the topic had become himself and quickly changed it. "Mother, don't say it like this. Speaking of which, how long would you both be traveling for?" "When your mother is pregnant with your younger sister, we will then come back." Zi Jingxing interjected. "It cannot possibly be like that, right?" Ziwu spoke exaggeratedly. "You are both already so old." And the rest of the words disappeared under Shen Miao's severe gaze. After seeing good sceneries and gone to great locations, one will naturally return home. Shen Miao said, "That was a dream that one had when young, but in the past, one ran into difficulties in achieving it due to a variety of reasons. It was fortunate that there was still an opportunity and this life was long and one could live fully and satisfyingly." Zishu smiled gently and said, "Father and Mother can leave rest assured. This son would be responsible, and will also find a wife."